Hello, beautiful Gemini, and welcome to your general tarot guidance for September 2025 with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, or welcome back. Thanks for being here. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up. Let's get comfy. Let's have a little look what we've got going on for my Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, everything you need to know is in the description box. Links to my books, my website, my other social media if you want to follow me over there on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. And also if you'd like to support my channel, ways to do that if you want to. Just watching is enough though. So thank you for being here. All right, let's have a little look then. So for September, we've got two big eclipses. It's an important month. So we've got the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, the King of Coins. Right, I've already done your money and career readings for September. I will link them at the end along with the playlist for your general guidance, this one. All right, if you want to check out your other signs. All right, we've got the Three of Wands, Strength, the Ten of Swords, the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Coins. We've got that Strength card right bang in the middle. So this is a month to be very focused and determined and in your power. All right, let's get your affirmation out. This is mine from Hoping to Having. What's the affirmation for Gemini for September? The most appropriate one, please. Okay, let's have a look. It's about your happiness. Nice. I protect and nurture my own happiness. I ensure that I do not sacrifice my own happiness for another. All right, now we often do this, don't we? We do something we really don't want to do in order to make somebody else happy. It's made us really unhappy. We need to start looking at that. All right, protect and nurture your own happiness and ensure that you do not sacrifice your happiness for someone else. Right, in my books I've got a whole chapter on this and about how we, through seeking approval, not wanting to let anybody down, through all sorts of reasons, we do all sorts of things that is in our detriment. It doesn't feel good, right? Your inner being tells you, right? It's like if you're doing something out of dread, through gritted teeth, through I really don't want to do this, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. All right, it's all right to say no, and no is a complete sentence. Okay, let's get your theme. So your happiness is what is paramount this month. What's good for me? What's bad for me? What's at my detriment? Why am I doing that? Right. So okay, though it might be, they're just saying to me, some of you might agree to step in after work to do extra work, or yeah, I'll stay on, or yeah, I'm going to go and do so and so shopping after work, and I'm absolutely exhausted and all I want to do is go home and put my feet up. There is a line between supporting and helping others and killing yourself to do it. Where's that line? We need to pull back. Okay, all right, so your theme, yang. Yang is it energy, the they want another one. Okay. And another one. Okay. The masculine energy to do. It's an action card. Okay. You want another one. Nobody else got two, but okay. We've got a change in the wind. This action that you are being asked to take is going to create some change that needs to be made relating to your happiness. Okay, so let's have a look at it then. So we've got the Strength card with the Empress. So two major arcana cards, both very powerful. The Empress, manifesting, creating, building, growing, and that strength, determination, courage, confidence, trust, self-belief. I can do it. Your will, the power of your will. So when we're in this strength, it's always because we need the strength for something. Okay, it's always in there, isn't it? But sometimes we feel vulnerable, sometimes we feel really strong, other times we're just sort of somewhere in the middle, kind of, yeah, they're just showing me the weighing scales leveling up. But sometimes we've really got to step into that strength because something needs to be looked at, and it's to do with sacrificing yourself. All right. So let's have a look at it. 10 of Wands. Something has been hard and heavy. Now, that could be all this sacrificial lamb thing you're doing, all right? Could be all the overtime you're doing. It could be all the support for other people that you're doing. Whatever it is, it's time to look at it. So you might be saying to yourself, for example, I have to do all these extra hours at work, or I can't afford to pay my rent. Right, and we might feel very trapped in that. I certainly was in that situation for a long time. And then it occurred to me one day, well, I could always move to somewhere cheaper and then I wouldn't have to do all the overtime. Yeah, they're giving me the example, God, I'm going back a bit now, when my son was 4, he's nearly 38, so this is a long time ago, that I used to drive 40 minutes to work and drop him at the childminder, go to work, drive back. I was really struggling financially. And it was only, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, there's nothing I can do about it. It was only when I really came into, there must be a way. And I suddenly thought, well, if I moved closer to work, I wouldn't be paying for that extra childcare. I'd be able to take him to school myself and drop him off before I go to work. That would save me X amount, which means that I wouldn't then, and it would save me on the fuel, and I just worked it out that all I needed to do was move. So I did, and I could spend more time with my child. Do you see what I mean? So sometimes we just don't see the answer. It could be, yeah, they're showing me this, a couple of years ago when I was doing a lot of support with my mother, my elderly mother. There isn't anybody else. I have to do it. There isn't anybody else. But I did step back because it was at my sacrificial, I was sacrificing myself for it. I did step back, and all of a sudden several other people stepped in, and she actually ended up with more support than if I'd have carried on just doing it by myself. So we find this way, whatever this is for you, whether it's a relationship that's hard and heavy, whether it's your health, your energy, whether it's your neighbours and neighbourhood, whatever it is for you, this wants to come to an end in September. So we want to look at it. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some I can do it. But if I want to grow and expand, if I want my ships to come in, I need the energy to receive them, and I haven't got it. If I want my world and my life to really transform into the world I want it to be, I have to release this heaviness, because this 3 of Wands is a card of expansion and growth and good stuff coming in. So we want that. So what needs to go? Right, so we're going to manifest. We've got the Empress underneath here. She's sowing the seeds. The ground is fertile. Whatever I really put my effort into, my strength into, is going to grow and flourish at this time. And it's going to create the change that I need. But I have to take action. I can't be passive. It's interesting because Taurus's reading was quite similar about taking action. So we have this very strong push forward in September that's going to need some strength in order to take things forward, to create the life that you want with that Empress card. Right? You can create this. It doesn't have to be like this, but we have to find the strength to find a way forward. So look at the 4 of Swords. I need to step back. I need to rest, recharge, reboot. This is a card of sleep, rest, meditation, contemplation, retreat, back off. Back off from whatever this has been. And all of those woulda, shoulda, couldas in your head. Oh, but I have to, I must. You need to just quieten them and say, no, I'm coming from a place of strength. I can't do it, I won't do it, and I'm not doing it. As I do that, it creates these opportunities because I've given myself the space, the rest, the recharge. I've given myself time. I've taken action on my happiness, and now I can see the opportunities. Pages are opportunities to really be able to create the life I want. It's the Page of Wands. Now we've got the 3 of Wands over here. Yeah, this is this. What am I dreaming of? What am I desiring? What am I wanting? It wants to come towards me. So now that I've stepped back from a place of strength, now I can see the opportunities that are available to me. So this could be for a better job, this could be for more energy, more passion, more excitement. This could be for a new relationship, because Wands is about passion and excitement. But it's really about anything I want it to be, because I can create my new reality. And I can bring this burden to a close and step into much more abundance. The King of Coins is the money man. Mr. Moneybags. He has wealth, he has success, he has prosperity. But it's not just within the money. He's secure and stable and grounded, and he looks after himself. So sometimes it's about the money. Other times it's about, I just want to be able to be in charge of my own life. And remember that he's a king. So if you are kind of at the beck and call of somebody else and you feel totally disempowered, this is the time, by stepping back, step into your power, use your strength to do that. I'm a king, okay? Whether you're a king or a queen, doesn't matter. It's the energy of that empowerment. And it also, as you free yourself from this, enables you to really do step into an increase in flow in your financial abundance too. Because if you're not so exhausted doing everything for everybody else, then you can bring more money towards you. Yeah? I know when I was looking after my mum, it was affecting my income. It was affecting how much work I could do on YouTube and how many clients I could take, because I was running around like headless chicken for her. And I saw my income coming down. I thought, I can't allow this. This is my life. I've got bills to pay. I can't do this. It's not right. This is at my detriment. Yeah. So it's the same thing if you are having to being forced into by your boss, do all this overtime. And it's like, no, I can't. I never see my family. I don't see my kids. I'm always exhausted. It's making me sick. You've got to put yourself first. Okay? So step into this king energy. As you do that, look, it brings all of this to a close. We've got the 2 tens, which are the 2 negative ones, the 10 of wands, 10 of swords. About this is time now for you to end this burden, this struggle, this being pushed down onto your knees, both of them on their knees. Enough already, enough already, okay? Now you're going to need some help and support to do this, and it will be there. Now, that doesn't mean you're not taking action, you're waiting for other people, not at all. We've got the action card here with the yang, we've got the strength, we have to take the action. But as you do, the universe will meet you halfway. It is amazing. As you take the action, you'll find all sorts of miracles start to abound, okay? So 3 of coins is about collaboration, partnership, help, support, people coming together to support you. So you take the first step from a place of determined empowerment, from a place of I can do it, and the universe will bring the right people in to help you. But this is also making sure that you have the ability and the willingness to reach out for help, because we're not very good at that. All right. I can do it, I can do it. It's like, yeah, but at what cost? All right. It's like, now it's time to open up for some more help. If this is a work situation, you might be going to your boss and saying, I can't do this on my own. We need more staff. You need to get more people in. I can't continue to carry 3 people's jobs on my own. And you are pushing for that help and support that you need, but you've got to be willing to step forward, to push forward, to create those opportunities. Okay? All right, let's clarify. What are we clarifying, please? What is the guidance? Let's look at this Empress, they're saying. Okay, right. So the Empress is, of course, creating. It's manifesting. It's abundance. It's a beautiful life. So, look, to clarify it, we've got 2 major arcana cards, the Magician and the Hierophant. As you step into your Empress energy, your creativity, your magical flow, then you tap into the magician within you. You tap into the magic within you. He is the alchemist. He is sitting there with 4 aces, all 4 aces. I can create this new beginning. I can alchemize change. I can make it happen. And September is the month where we've got the eclipses, which is all about that change, what's being eclipsed out. The universe, the energy is there to support you. But you are stepping into this very powerful energy of the Empress with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is the High Priest. It is the faith card. It is the trust. This is long-term security, stability, because this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable, but this is. So as we make those changes, take that action from a place of creating powerful change, alchemizing, we create long-term change, long-term security. So this looks absolutely wonderful. Really good for you. Let's finish off with an angel card or two. Now, anything else you want me to say on that? No, they're saying that's enough. If this is about work for you, I've done your money and career reading. I'm going to link them up at the end, along with the playlist to this, a link to this playlist, all right, for your general tarot guidance. So final messages from the angels, please. I think we want 3. Okay, so we are growing. We've got the 3 of Wands here, which is that growth card. We are receptive, open to receive. Yes, it's so important. If you're going to step into this action, be open to receive. His hands are open, you notice, with the action card. So I'm receiving the guidance, the wisdom, the power, the strength, the motivation. I'm receiving and I'm open to other people helping me in collaboration. This is a card of being open to receive. You're growing, you're expanding. So allow that new energy to come into you, to come into your world, and you're growing fast. This is a fast month. Kind of hold on to your hats, okay? Be open to receive, because the good stuff wants to come. And you have the learning card. You are learning and growing. As we learn, we grow, and then we learn some more and we grow some more, and we're receiving downloads, information, inspiration, self-awareness. That 4 of Swords, as we rest and recharge, we can kind of come back to ourselves and oh yeah, I remember who I am. I remember what I want. We're learning. I'm not doing that again. I'm never going to get myself in this position where I sacrifice myself, my health, my world, my life for others. It's not worth it. I'm not doing it again. I've learned from that. I'm going to do it differently going forward because, of course, the change in the wind. This is a different direction. Now, this is a 12, number 3, growth. All right, number 3, growth. 3 of Wands, growth. And now we've got the growing card. This one is an 8. An 8 is abundance. So you are growing easily. And this one, 23, that's a 5. 5's a change. So this learning that I'm coming in, this book of knowledge that is here, the knowledge is within me and I'm tapping into it. The knowledge, I could be led to something outside of myself, like a book or a video that creates this change within me. But I've been drawn to it because I'm already aligned with the change within me. That learning could be a book. You might want to get mine. And if you do, the links are below. It doesn't have to be mine. It could be a video. It could be a website you're drawn to. It could be a free newsletter. Some kind of information wants to come your way to help you. So allow that learning to come in, because this is a significant month of some big changes for you. All right, my beautiful Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with some mid-month bonuses for you. And in the meantime, I'm going to pop up here or somewhere around here, your playlist for your money and career. It's always worth checking out your sun and rising, okay, those particular ones, and add in your moon as well where that feels right. Okay, I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Take care.